you're saying, Emily? Kind of like
No,
me.
I said kind of like me.
Well, I was going to say the same thing about me, right? So, all right, so, guys, this is on the front of your packet, but I'm trying to make your life easier. Flip to the back of that page. Check it out. I gave you the complete setup and a picture for this problem. But what we already wrote down on your graph paper that now you can put on your 5D process paper is the things we said. The lengths of fence were x, x minus 5, and x plus 32. So really, instead of just saying side 1, side 2, side 3, we should go ahead and write the math that we're doing. So I would, if I was you, put x, x minus 5, and x plus 32 above those columns. All three of those are in the define, because that's what we define. I want you and your partner to take a couple minutes to keep trying this out. They, our teammates that now have disappeared, our imaginary friend, tried 10, then made the other side 5 and the other side 42. They added them all up. 57 is way too small, so they doubled their guess. They said, all right, let's jump up to 20. Because guys, would going up to 11 make much of a difference? No. So think rationally here. Now they got 87 for the total. You and your teammate decide what to try next. Then we'll have to do minus 5. We'll have to do plus 30. Get a calculator. There should be some in the bin, but if not, there's extras up here. My audio from 1A got a little goofy, so I'm trying to record again, so maybe it's better audio.
That's way too small. So if we double 87, I got 180.
Yeah.
That get pretty close. So it can't be 50. 50 would be too small. So let's do 60.
Mine's up at 5.
I'm doing 60. What the? Where's 10?
If anybody asks you what happened,
Side
you should
2.
say, oh, you should see the mountain. Or you should kind of make a joke about it. I'm glad you're here. I was wondering if you get school or not, because I heard it was the wrong time. I'm glad you're first. I know it's tough in Newkirk, especially when we're
Side 3.
Yeah, well, don't run away because it hurt you. You gotta go back. You're like, I got this. I got you this time.
I don't know if we got the answer we want.
If you only bumped up to 21, that's kind of silly. Because we're way far away from our goal. Miss Sammy? Whoa! Way to start a sentence. I know it's wrong. I don't see any evidence of why something is. Do you think the 55 is wrong? I don't care. If that's 55, what is this? What?
What was the answer?
Okay, write it down then. And then what is this? Because we need to double check that we actually laid things out correctly and how close we get.
Okay, that was really close.
Yeah, first try.
Let's go down about. Let's try going to 50, and then we'll go to 55.
It doesn't matter if it was right or not. Isa, what did your group try first as your next guess? 30. Love it, because we might as well keep going up by tens just because that's what they did. So hopefully you added the x minus 5, and the x plus 32 above your columns there. And now I've got everything super color-coded. Which, guys, this is my advice to you as we move on and try other problems that you have the word problem on your paper. Change colors. Don't highlight everything using the same color. You don't have this on your paper, though. So I wanted the first one to be one we processed through together. You have the next one on your paper, but Isa said try 30. Love it. Doesn't have to be right. If I try 30, this is now 25. Guys, I'm not going to make you write out like I subtracted. You don't have to write 30 minus 5, but I need you to write what this becomes. And then 30 plus 32 would be 62. So 30 plus 25, and of course you're probably using a calculator for this step. Isa, what did you guys get for your total there?
117.
Ooh, we're getting closer, but we're still too small. So if we're still too small, what do we do with our guess?
Bump it up.
Bump it up. What'd you try next, William?
The total.
Might as well try 40.
Mine's a bit too small.
The sevens. What'd you notice, Caleb? Yeah. When our guess, hey guys, this is probably just an interesting pattern. I don't know if it's going to help us. But when our guess is ending in a 0, we keep ending in sevens. It's just kind of interesting. So 40, 32, 72. What'd you get as your total, William? 147.
But 50 is too
Hold on. I think I noticed something else. Hold on, look up here real quick, because this might help us. Sammy and Lucy. So, we tried 10, then we tried 20, then we tried 30, then we tried 40. I keep going up by 10. But what did my answer go up by? What did my answer go up by? What did my answer go up? My answer went up by 30. Why? Liam? So I added 10 to side 1. When I add 10 to side 1, it also adds 10 to side 2. And it also adds 10 to side 3. Guys, what I do to side 1 impacts everything. So realize that by adding 10, we really add 30 to the total. So what do we want to try next? Lucy, what do you want to try next?
Did we get it?
No.
We're 3 over.
I have bandage. We have first aid. Do you need first aid?
Let's go down one. Okay.
Now, Lucy, are you just avoiding telling me what to try next? And this is all just your acting skills? You got it? Sure. What'd you get? 52, Lucy says try. Hey, think about this. Hey, pause for a second, because then I'll give you time to do these on your own. The two that you have on your paper, you will have time to do totally on your own. If we went up to 50, we just realized that would add 30 over here, and that would only be 177. So Lucy's like, don't just try 50, go higher than 50. So Lucy says try 52.
We started at 60.
You went straight from 20 up to 60? Yeah, that because you saw that you were really far away. That's a good strategy.
And then we went to
All right,
50.
so
and then we went to
52. Crap, now this is tougher math. 52 minus 5? 47. 52 plus 32? 84. Add these up. What'd you get? 183. Now we got it.
Algebra. That was kind of fun. Yeah, that was
Hey guys, we're having a real hard time today with everyone just talking when they feel like it. William raised his hand. He has a question or a comment.
So I was going to try, so once I got 40, I realized I was still pretty off. I was going to try 55 after that.
And then you'd be slightly too high.
Yeah, so then I would have just kept going down, maybe try 53 or something, and then maybe a little too high, and then I hit the...
Who felt like if I had one more minute, I could have gotten it, right? Like I heard everyone saying like, oh, we're so close. All right. Well, Laura takes really good care of her vehicles. She buys them brand new, right? This is where my wife and I disagree. She feels like you should buy a brand new car because it's brand new. I feel like you should buy a used car because it's already worked out its issues. So Laura buys her cars brand new. She has owned the truck. This is on your paper. You could grab a highlighter. Like they're both, actually, funny enough. Here, I'll show you under the dot cam, so look up here if you would like. This is right here. Ba-boom. Oh, we might as well write this down because now we figured it out. Sorry, those of you that got a fresh copy from me, I already wrote this down and then copied it. Guys, what the 5D process really is, if you look it up in your book, they've got some complicated definition for it. What do we actually do? We guess it, we check it, then we try again. Guess, check, adjust. That's it. That's what the 5D process is. Guess, check, adjust. So you have Laura's problem right here, but then in your resource page packet, flip past the basketball court, and you have Laura's situation, and then you have Ryan's situation already ready for you. Already ready. So you want to read through Laura's situation, highlight what's important, then go ahead and transfer that over to your paper. Guys, these bullet points give you space to write what you pull out of the word problem. So whatever you kind of highlight and want to pull out of the word problem, you could write that up here before you start this process. All right, take a couple. I'm going to flip the 5-minute timer. If you guys get done with Laura's problem, move on to Ryan's problem. But please try to use the actual 5D process. That's why I gave you papers, printed out, ready for you. Please try to actually use that. I would highlight first if I was you. I would maybe highlight in a couple different colors. There's a blue truck and a red van. Sorry, blue van, red truck. You could use like blue and pink. Could use like blue and pink.
I got high. What brand is she using?
Dude, the vehicle I'm driving is a 2010. It's 13
My
years
stepdad has
old.
a 2000.
They run forever.
My dad has a 2007. This is a super car.
The Jeep I used to have was a 97. That was what I had before.
Shield
Well,
brand
until I got
petrol.
like my real job. This is why I'm highlighting in 2 different colors. So my brain pays attention to that 17 years longer or 17 years older, that belongs to the truck. This is why I'm highlighting in 2 different colors. Just word to the wise. I would use multiple colors if you have the opportunity. I'm going to try to give you guys time to work.
Couldn't you just like subtract 41 and 17?
Try it. I don't know, try it.
Let's try the 15 from so 41.
You're right, Gage. This is confusing. That's why we need a strategy to attack it. So maybe let's do the truck and van one together, and then you can do Ryan's on your own.
27.
What do I know about the van? I should. Mason, what do I know about the van?
The van is new, but it is 17 years older than the red truck.
That is the opposite of what it says.
It is
The truck has been owned longer than the van. So the truck is actually, so I'm going to flip what you said and just write down about the truck. The truck is the van plus 17. The truck is older. It even looks kind of older over here. What do we know about the van? It's blue.
That's true.
But mathematically, what do we know about the van? We don't, so we could make it X, or since I already said V, let's make the van V. So now above my columns, I'm going to have V, and what's going to go above my truck column?
T.
No. V plus 17. Guys, never use 2 variables unless you have to, because sometimes 2 variables is impossible to solve. So if you use V and T, that's silly. Why not use V and V plus 17? Because now we know if whatever I guess for V, I can figure out my truck because of what V is. So, Xavier, give me a guess. How old do you want to make the van? 20 years old. Sounds great. If the van is 20 years old, how old's the truck? 37. Because the truck is 17 years older than the van. So add those up.
7.
Too high or too low? We're too high. We're over.
Oh, it's 41 years old?
Yeah, that's what we're shooting for, is the sum.
Well, Mr. Hudson, can we try 14?
Sammy, thank you for raising your hand.
If you already had gotten 57, can't you find what 41 plus x equals 57?
We don't want 57.
No. Oh wait. That's
We
not what
want
I meant.
41.
I can puzzle.
You guys all keep thinking that we just need to subtract 17. That won't work.
I can puzzle myself.
That will not get us the age. You can try it, it doesn't work. Shane?
What if you try
12,
12?
Shane says. Well, what if I try 12? If I try 12, how old's the truck? Now the truck is 29. Now we try 12 plus 29. That's 41.
So yes.
Here's the trick. If you were one of the people thinking, I just need to subtract 17, you're not wrong. However, you would need to subtract 17 and then divide by 2. And that's how we could get our 12. If you subtract 17 away and divide by 2, that should get you back to the big. But guys, we don't know algebra yet. That's algebra. We're learning this so that we can then learn algebra. Gage, question or no? Okay. You're always stretching. All right, you ready to try Ryan's?
Yeah.
We tried this one on
Yeah. I wanted the last one, but then I saw people struggling and. What? Wait, he gets back to the original.
That is goofy.
Hey, order of operations matters here, by the way. Do it on your own, but like order of operations matters. I just want you to be aware. Because he's trying to mess with a sibling or something. This is like one of those math things that is said like it's a magic trick. I'm like, all right, think of a number. And that like, yeah, but this one needs a very specific number. There's only one number that this. Try it. I don't know. Try it.
Question.
No.
Do I take the 5 and then times it by 6?
There-
Beat this number and then I subtract it?
Well, I think that's going to be part of the do column.
Wait, what? I thought when I
did it.
What?
I know.
This number would be 5 and then in the do I would times it by 6, right?
And then,
Subtract it by 15.
yeah.
Okay, what?
So I think what Lucy just told me to do is do 6 times whatever we make the number, then minus 15. So I think that's my do. Not do. Ends up with you. So this is also x.
So it's not 4. Wait, what?
I got the.
Mason, tell me something that didn't work first, though.
So I tried to do 5.
Because Lucy's been shouting out, try 5. So we try 5, and then 6 times 5. What's 6 times 5? 30, then minus 15. 50. Did we get the original number?
No.
Nope, we overshot it. So since we're
I
over,
got it.
what do you do with your guess?
Divided into
Under.
So yeah, you go under. Since you're over, take your guess down. What'd you try next?
I tried 3.
3.
That's what I did.
Maxwell.
Not the window.
What's 6 times 3?
18.
18 minus 15. Heyo.
I did it.
Wait, oh, I thought he had to get 6.
I haven't done
It says his original number 6.
No, it doesn't.
He's
He
multiplying by 6.
multiplies this
He
number by
multiplies the original number by 6. Careful reading is very important. William?
I'm just curious. I did the same thing, except then I did x times 6. That really doesn't matter which order
Whether you write 6 times x or x times 6, same thing.
Yeah.
It is nicer when you put the 6 in front. Not right versus wrong. Just it's nicer. We only have like 10 minutes.
No.
You
We
got this, right.
got 20 minutes left.
No, we don't. Don't lie to me, because that I will like fall in that trap.
Don't lie to me.
Because I never am quite sure how much time we have left. Hey friends, this last paper of the handout packet is for tomorrow. Please do not lose this. I'm going to give you the last 7 minutes of class to work on your practice work because it's important this week. You guys can either tie it back up or you let it go and 7-8 wins. They've won twice in the past 3 weeks, but they won and then you guys won. You tied it back up.
We did. They went.
Do you want to lose? Then stop arguing with me. Trust me, this is what has happened. I can show you the data sheets if you would like, except that's not really right because it has kids' names on it. But like, I can show you the data. You guys keep tying back up. They're a week ahead now. If you would like me to just call it and give it to them, I can.
No, don't do that. No,
Okay.
because then
Well,
everybody rub it
then
on Facebook.
try this week. Like, actually do your homework when it's assigned.